Mmm. Yum. Yum. Yummy. Well, here we are. Going to be working on this. We're going to hopefully get that thing out of there. That way I can show you how to rebuild these things. But it's just a hope. Brought myself my special little extractor set. Good stuff. Gonna drill that hole a little bit bigger. And hope one of these come out. Now, I don't need the reverse drill bits in here, but seeing how I got reverse drill bits, that's what we're going to start with. You know, see if we can open that hole up a little bit more. And get an extractor in there and see if it'll come out. There we go, almost ready. I got a set of these here tap sockets. I don't remember where I got these from. I do believe it was a good possibility it was a Princess Auto, whatever. A little adjustable croissant wrench would work for that too. But we're going to see if this thing comes out. Well, the easy outs did not work. Probably would have if I had some, you know, oxyacetylene or whatever and heated this up. She probably would have came out. So I just drilled it a little bit more here. And what I've done is I'm just busting the rest of it out because it's thin enough. You got to get in behind there with either a good punch, like a thin punch, or one of these here. Sacrifice a screwdriver like this. That's all I ever do. I used to have a really good one for doing this. And, well, after a while it finally was junked. But all you want to do is you don't want to just pick this away until you get a clear, you know, clear one side or whatever. And then you can start picking away more and more, kind of fold it in on itself. Like right here you can see it's separated. Now this isn't the ideal way to do things. It's just that's how I'm kind of doing this right now. I think with the other one, what I'm going to do is before it breaks off, I'm going to weld a big nut on it. That way, when it cools off, it'll shrink in here, and hopefully it'll come out that way. Just figured I'd show you this, because there is a way of doing this, and there is a way of, you know, getting your old bolt out. Like you can see it's folded up here. Like I'm not even concerned because all I have to do is just run a tap in here afterwards. It'll clean up the threads here, and it'll be fine. So yeah, that's just a different way of doing things. And Eureka! She came out. Piece by piece, little by little, bit by bit. Like I said, all you do is you just kind of start rolling it and folding it, and then she'll come out in pieces. Of course, you got to make sure you got a magnet or something you can lift the pieces out with. Screwdriver has somewhat of a magnet on it. I don't know, it's kind of magnetic, so that kind of helped. There you go. It is out. So now we're almost ready to get the piston out of here, which is next. Now, there's a few ways of doing this. Here, I'm just going to cut this out of here because there's a lip behind here. We are not saving this anyways, so just got to cut some of that out and get it out of our way. Like I said, there's a couple ways of doing this. So we're going to try the old screwdriver way. Get into this lip here a little bit. It appears my piston is a little bit broken here. Well, that's going to suck a little bit. Either way, still going to have to get out of here anyways. But like I said, getting back to a couple ways of doing this. The way I used to do it back in the day was with compressed air. The problem with compressed air is this is brake fluid. And brake fluid is nasty, and you're going to turn it into a vapor, and then now you're breathing it in, and it's getting in your eyes and whatnot. Not a very good idea unless you're fully covered, clothed, protected, mask on, face shield, blah, 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 blah. Then, okay, fine. Because, like I said, you don't want to be breathing this stuff in. You don't want to be vaporized and getting into your orifices and your eyeballs and whatnot. But yeah, so that's one way to do it. Another one, like I said, looks like I'm going to have to get another piston anyways. So, but yeah, I was just going to start prying on the side here, on both sides with 2 screwdrivers, and pop it out that way. So, I'm going to go ahead and get that done. Well, didn't really want to come out of there. So I went and got a bag. I'm waiting for the dust to settle. I put it in the bag, put a bolt on the side where your line would go in, just to block that off. And through the bleeder, just put a little bit of air in her, just let her pop. And like I said, you don't want this stuff all over the place, so let the dust settle a little bit. And kablammy, there she is, she popped out. The other way to do it is just leave it on the car, pump the pedal, and let it pop out that way. And as long as you got something to catch the fluid in, that's the other way you can do it. So there you go. We are ready to clean this up and put it in our solution. Also, if you're doing any kind of body work, such as I am, try not to touch anything. And also, that's another reason why you don't want that airborne, because if it gets airborne, it'll get into your metal and into your work. So you don't want that. So what you want to do is, especially if you're going to clean it or whatever, well, bring it outside. Give it a little shot. Get as much of this cleaned up as possible. And we'll start grinding on her. Get some of the loose chunks off. Get inside the holes. And also wear safety glasses. That's always important too. Because that's the other thing you don't want, is this stuff in your eyes. This stuff is nasty. Although there is worse stuff out there. Try to prop that up. Let her drain out. Yeah, make sure when you're doing brake clean, you put it on something, if plastic, whatever. This stuff will change your plastic and it'll turn brittle. Be careful with your brake cleaning. But yeah, you get the drift, you get the point. We're just going to let that clean up there for a little while. And then we'll start sanding her down a bit, grinding her down, and throw it in a solution. Well, overall, they're both in pretty good shape. This one has a bit of flake on it, but whatever. They're fairly clean inside. I'm actually shocked. And we have one piston that survived. That's pretty good. I need one piston at least. Might get 2. They're cheap enough now. So, same in here. Nice and clean. Got a little bit of buildup of some sort right there in the bottom. But other than that, yeah, pretty nice. It's going to clean up real nice. Same with that one. That one there is not bad. It's just like I said, it's got more flake than the other one did. So that should all be able to take that off no problem. So now I cleaned them up a bit. I took that thing to it. Knocked the scale off the descaler, off the one. Took the flap disc to her a little bit, just to clean it up a little bit. Now to put it in our secret solution, which is not really a secret. vinegar. Just slap those babies right in there. Just like so. And we'll come back to it in about a couple weeks. In the meantime, I will show you the other parts I did. Same process, clean them up, flap wheeled them a little bit, sanded them a little bit, just for the front components there. Same thing, stuck them in the vinegar, and cleaned them up a little bit more, stuck them in there a little longer, got them right nice and clean, right down to bare metal, and then I painted them with some that zinc coating. Looks really nice. It's going to look good, nice and clean. That's what I want. I'll show you the zinc paint I got. We'll walk over here. Seems to hold up quite a lot. Bright galvanized coating, 65% zinc rich, from wherever these guys are. Ooh, works real good. Coat's real nice. Sometimes I'll paint black over top of that, on top of that. It works. Soon. I got the rotors all, I got them ordered. Gotta order the drums next. And yeah, and a whole bunch of trim clad. I want to clean this up and make it look, you know, half decent at least. It's pretty clean now, but it's, yeah, you know, I want to clean it up a little bit more. Make it nice, pretty. Oh, there you have it. I'm just cleaning these up right now. Give them a shot of that spray paint that I'm using. Chase the threads here and there. Clean them out even further. Got myself the new banjos. Just taking some emery cloth and cleaning out the seal area right now. And yeah, got the pistons in. And a double check, make sure these are correct. They're supposed to be, but you never know. They didn't have that composite plastic crap or whatever it is. So we ended up getting some steelies. So make those all nice and pretty inside. We got chrome. Look at that. Just beautiful. Of course, as always, you know where. So yeah, we're going to put these together and we're going to test them out and make sure they're all good. Hopefully, you know, seal and all that will be fine. That's why I'm cleaning this out right now. So yeah, we're going to have ourselves some rebuilt ones. I know. Should have just bought, but I wanted to do them just for the fun of it. Yeah, I would have been better off buying. Not gonna lie, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah. So I got the seal in there. You'll notice that it's it'll have a bit of a chamfer to it, so it's kind of sitting like this on the bottom. That way the lip catches all your fluids, right? Won't push past this. So you'll notice that. So I just got the old piston here. Very lightly oil the piston. Of course, I'm doing this with one hand, because why not? And then we're just gonna pop that in place, hopefully, without too much struggle. First, you gotta make sure it's going in straight. Probably be easier if I use some tools. It's almost in there. Move that out of the way before I dump it. Yeah, I'll probably get the tool out. Yeah, things go a little more easier when you get the tools. Just pop it in. So at least it's in there nice and easy, even. And we'll put this on first. Get that tucked in behind there. And yeah, then we should all be good here. And now for everybody's favorite stuff. Anti-seize. We're going to put that on that banjo. I don't want it ever freaking seizing in there again. I'm going to do that with the new brake my brake cylinders too for the back. And I take them all apart. And then I got to anti-seize the crap out of that. So hopefully, with any luck, if I ever have to bleed this again, or whoever down the road, this will come out. And that's what I like. You should also get yourself a little reamer or something and make that flat again. I use a stone. You could use a flat stone on a drill if you got a steady hand and you're real careful. You can just grind that flat. That way you got a nice surface to seal up to there. Yep. They're going to look nice. Hopefully they work. No guarantees yet. Figure out if they leak or not right here, right quick in a hurry. Of course, silly me, I forgot to pick up the seals for this. So now I got to go out and get the seals later. Yeah, I don't know how I forgot that, but yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Well, sitting here, threw this back in, getting all ready to go. It turns out the threads for the banjo bolting back here, I guess they were eating out a little bit too much, whatever, but yeah, that's not good at all. It's like nothing left of those threads, but they didn't look that bad, but I guess they are. So I'm gonna probably end up buying a new one anyway. Kind of cheesed. You know, you win some, you lose some. But the plus side, that was good. Here, I thought I was going to have to helicoil these things, but it turned out really good. Ah, annoying. Oh yeah, I had to grind this down too. These are too long inside. They were actually going right up against the bearing. I had to grind about a 1/4 inch off that. Oh well. Back to the parts store.